investor, is it better to invest in India or US market as Indian currency depreciate?
Okay. So there are two schools of thoughts here, and there are two assumptions that are made. One is that Indian rupee will always depreciate, and that's a fair and a reasonable assumption to make, that a country like India will generally have a depreciating currency vis-a-vis US. What extent will vary. The other thing is, so again, from a diversification perspective, I think the story in India is very intact. Long-term story is very intact. Maybe I would have done another session on the stuff, but just to give you some perspective, a lot of private equity funding is coming to India. Look at the kind of startups that are there in India today. A lot of money is flowing in. We have so many unicorns, companies which are startups, which are having a valuation of more than $1 billion rupees. So clearly there is enough talent and potential in India. Okay. And the growth story in India is very intact in terms of development, in terms of infrastructure, etc., which makes us feel very confident that in the next 5 to 10 years, the Indian economy is going to take a giant leap. The US economy is not bad, but those are saturated economies. Those are developed economies. Countries like India, which is huge demographic dividend, huge population, young population, where the consumption story is very strong, is why those multinational companies want to come to India. So the Indian story is very intact. My suggestion is have a reasonably good exposure to India. And from an Indian perspective, normally when we do sessions, we say that out of 100 rupees, put 80, 85 rupees in India, 10, 15 rupees in global investments through mutual funds or stocks. Stocks again is reasonably difficult for most individuals. So global mutual funds is a good 10, 15%. One should have global exposure of 10 to 15% in their portfolio from a diversification perspective, and which is where your assumption of dollar, etc., will also add to the benefit in terms of returns.
Hariharan, I would like to add a perspective here. In any country, the equity market returns has got two components. One is risk-free return and the risk premium return. In India, let us say the risk-free return is 6%. And the risk premium return is say 7 to 8%, right? So put together, like you get 12 to 15% return. If you take the US market, the risk-free return itself is 1%. And on top of it, the risk premium return, because it is a developed market, it will not have a high risk premium return, right? So the overall return, if you look at it, the currency fluctuation is because of the 5% difference in the interest rate or the inflation rate. So the risk-free return adjusts for the currency fluctuation in the long run. So currency fluctuation can be removed from the equation when you decide to invest, whether to invest in Indian market or in US market. That will be adjusted in the long run. And number two, as Hariharan told, if you are looking for stability for your portfolio, then you can invest in US market. If you are looking for high growth, at the same time you are able to withstand the volatility, slightly higher volatility in the Indian market, then you can go for Indian stock market based investments.